if you're ready to play that call.
We are too.
Sounds good. Give me about 60-second count.
All right, sounds good.
Now we listen.
What is that?
Is that a coyote?
Sounds like coyotes were responding.
Yeah. Nature's recognizing something, and they're responding to it. It's exactly what we want. You heard the coyotes, right? Yes.
Yeah, we did hear the coyotes.
Stand by. 10 seconds. I'm going to play that again. Be listening. Here we go.
Standing by.
Tell me you heard that.
Ronnie, what was that?
I don't know. I've never heard anything like that. That was crystal clear.
There's no way that was a coyote.
That had a more of a whistle, long-term whistle.
Hey, Russ, are you making calls again?
That's not me.
Wow, that was compelling. This is the TV show Expedition Bigfoot. They were out call blasting, broadcasting a Bigfoot howl to see what responded, and they heard something back that they've never heard before, and I don't think anybody has ever heard before. So let's check those howls out. Okay, so now we're going to put the audio from that show under the microscope, so to speak. This is a spectral analysis. It's what all of the sounds they recorded look like. Black is no sound. Blue, most of the blue is just background noise, bugs, leaves, things like that. The things you see in orange, that's humans talking. That's what that looks like right there. And all the stuff down here on the bottom, that's like the low booming, like drone sounds the show added, the spooky music. All right, so let's see, where are they? Right over here. Here we go. These first two little lines here, curved lines, these are the calls they were broadcasting. Have a listen. And seconds later, they got a response from the woods. And these bars here, those are the bleeps where they were swearing. So it's these two vocalizations right here that we're going to check out. Okay, so here again, these two orange marks are the two mystery howls, those high-pitched howls that they all heard. Let's have a listen. That would be weird hearing that out in the forest or anywhere in North America. I don't know of anything other than like an old steam whistle or something that would sound like that. But listen if I pitch them down. Now have a listen. Suddenly, they're not so amazing. Now they're down in more like a dog range, somewhere around in there. But here is the real problem for anyone ever trying to pull off a hoax, hoaxing Bigfoot vocalizations. Because I can start zooming in on those calls. And notice that they start looking very similar. Okay, so now we're in a paint program with those same two vocalizations, those high-pitched vocalizations that I zoomed in on. And I'm just going to kind of trace around the outside of vocalization number 1. And we see the orange mixing with the black and the blue. And that's all the background noise, the black and the blue. All the little sounds, leaves rustling, crickets chirping, all the sounds in nature that could never, ever be repeated in exactly the same way. So that makes this be kind of like a fingerprint, or even more so, more detailed than a fingerprint, because you would never, ever have all the same chirp, all the same crickets, and all the same leaves, and the howl, and everything match up perfectly twice. But here, if I move this line over to the second vocalization, we see it does match almost perfectly. That just wouldn't happen. Okay, in the same episode, a second incident, the show's primatologist was with this device here. It's like portable broadcasting system. She was out there call blasting Bigfoot howls, alleged, and instantly got a reply. Have a listen.
Doesn't mean there isn't something out here. You hear that? Oh my God.
After playing a Bigfoot howl into the forest, primatologist Dr. Maria Mayer has just...
Okay, so let's see how this howl holds up. And here's a spectrograph of the two howls.
You hear that?
Yes, we did. And now I'm going to zoom them in. Same way I did with the previous two howls, like that. And here we are in the paint program again, where I drew a little outline of howl 1 and its surrounding background noise. And if I bring that over to howl 2, we see perfect match. So anything the cast heard and reacted to and were freaked out by on that show, like at least 4 or 5 different howls, not a single one of them was created organically by some creature. They were all being broadcast by a loudspeaker somewhere nearby. And just to prove to you that nature does not repeat itself, here are 2 fairly similar howls, same wolf, same recording. Here we go. And howl 2. So I don't even need to pull these over to the paint program. I mean, you could just hear that howl 2 here, the second verse, it had more heartache in it. There was more information there. It's longer. It's got this little yodel right here. There's just, howl 2 is more complex than howl 1. And even if the two howls seem similar, the background noise, all of this little stuff in here is entirely different. Okay, all the background noise in nature is never going to be identical for 2 howls. So that means that either Expedition Bigfoot knowingly hoaxed all the howls in this show and sold them as the real deal, or somebody is pulling a prank, hoaxing the show, which would mean somebody would have to know what remote location they were filming at and when they were filming. It seems really unlikely that would be happening. Either way, the show's fans and viewers are the ones ultimately getting hoaxed. And boy, there's just really nothing worse than somebody selling Bigfoot hoaxes as the real deal and making millions doing it. That has got to stop. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you all so much for your support. As long as these shows are selling themselves as world experts, foremost authorities, and selling hoaxes as real deal, I'll be busting them. All right. Take care.